Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Majority Belford Go. It's an AM/FM portable radio. You can pick this up on Amazon for $12.99. Mine had a $3 off coupon, bringing price down to $9.99. I'll have links below if you're interested in something like this, though you may not be after I get done with the review. So let's check out the box. Belford, yeah, looks pretty basic. This Majority brand, I think, is a UK brand. Interesting. I get 10 hours of playback. It's a rechargeable radio. Doesn't take batteries, so that might upset some. But it's very interesting. For $10, you might give it a try. It might be there on the want list. You're just not sure about it. Well, we'll answer all those questions. So digital manual here. And then if we do that, you plant a tree by buying this radio. So cool, in the Majority forest. Awesome. It's like Arbor Day in a box. Love quality sound. Okay. Just so you know, they need to work on that a little bit. 3-year warranty with a little asterisk. Not sure what the asterisk does. But there you go. Done with the box. Love it. Star of the show, the Belford Go. Does it go or does it stop? We'll find out. It looks like a P26, P27 from Sony. The antenna's on this side instead of that side. That's the big difference. Difference in lights here, but overall, yeah, it looks kind of like a clone. Here we have the charging cable, micro USB to USB. Yep, little dude. Got to have that to charge it. And then we have a safety guide. So, yeah, there you go. Conforms to whatever. So we'll take away this, and let's go over dimensions of the Majority Belford Go. Yeah, like I said, I went to their website. They have a ton of different devices, and some look pretty high-end. So I thought this might be a pretty cool radio to review. And I'm kind of glad I got it, because some people are going to buy it and go, what the hell? So anyway, dimensions. We have a width of 2 3/4 inches. We have a height of 5 inches. We have a case depth of 1 3/8 of an inch. There you go. Just a little size comparison. Let's see, I got CC Pocket in the house, always. Current time is 11:26 p.m. Central Daylight Time, near Chicago, Illinois, USA. In case I do any AM band scans, know where I'm at. Cool. And FM, if I do FM. What else do I got for radios? Hey, I got a Prunus. Yeah. Prunus J166. Now, I like this Prunus J166 AM/FM, as you guys know. Awesome radio. Runs on 2 AA batteries. Not rechargeable, but that's okay. You can put rechargeables in there, which is nice. Yeah, there you go. There's that. And, of course, last but not least, we have a deck of cards. In case you don't have those radios. This gives us a good idea just how big this radio is. Iron Man. He's the man. Who doesn't like this Belford, man? That's how I'm putting it. It's like, this thing stinks. Iron Man's gonna fly away. Yeah, I don't know. Buy a different radio. I know I'm telling you to buy a different radio, and I haven't even turned it on yet. But we're gonna go over features anyway. We're gonna go through this whole thing. It weighs 122 grams with the internal battery. The internal battery is a 500 milliamp hour, and they say 10 hours of runtime. Yeah. I haven't tested that, but I assume that's probably close to correct. So let's look at features. It is a matte black finish, cheap plastic case. It has areas where there are burrs, like unfinished case things that scratch you right here. You can see that. I got to cut those off. That or sand them off. Do something with them. But just overall cheap plastic case. It's got a matte finish, which is kind of cool, I guess. They didn't do the gloss treatment over here like the Sonys. Get the idea. headphone port. On the left-hand side here, headphone experience. Now, this is pretty interesting with this radio. If you're going to buy this radio, use the headphones. Headphone experience is pretty good. There's no stereo with this radio, but heavy lows, moderate mids, and bright highs. So on FM, it's rocking, which I'm pretty surprised. And there's no low-level hiss. So you can get very quiet with those headphones. I really liked it. On AM, it had a nice low neutral tone, which was good for talk and sports radio. Again, great on headphones, which surprised me. Volume control, pretty basic. On the front here, we have a tuning indicator. I believe it turns red. Let's turn it on. I forget. Turns green. There you go. Turns green. Down here, this on charge. That's red as you saw, but it turns green when the charge is finished. So it's a red-green LED right there. Our scale on the American or US version is 520 to 1710, and then we have FM 88 to 108. Here we have a speaker down below. It measures a whopping 57 millimeters or 2 1/4 inches and sounds fairly tinny. We'll get that demo here shortly. And you have a little green dial indicator, which I think is kind of cool. That's smart. As you saw over here, I had the on-off switch and AM FM band select. Tuning wheel. Down here is our micro USB jack to charge the internal battery. Here we have a really super long whip antenna of a whopping 8 3/4 inches. Yee-hoo! Yeah, that's going to affect FM reception. You know it. Carry strap. There is micro printing here. Let's get up close and personal. There you go. There's the model number. 1 bunch of zeros. 2735. Sounds like a check number or something. Charge rate, it's like 350 milliamps. And then over here, Belford Go. There you go. So pretty simple stuff. All right. And then it's the serial number or something there. When it was made, date code. And then we have a stand, which is kind of cool. So there you go. You can stand it up like that, or you can stand it up like that. It's got little foam feet on the bottom, which is very interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't use hard plastic, but it doesn't look like something lines up there, does it? Looks like it's off a bit. But hey, you got this kick stand. Boom. Wouldn't that be cool if the Sony had that? It's actually kind of neat. I like that on this radio. It's actually pretty sharp. All right, cool. That's one thing I like. So what else we got to talk about with this thing? Yeah, we talked about pretty much everything. FM experience, so let's talk about that. So I always like to go over the FM reception. I call it the FM reception report. It's based on 5-tier: fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. I go upstairs at a certain spot and I do all my radio testing there. I measure for if there's tropospheric ducting or any kind of E-skipping going on, making sure that's not happening so it doesn't affect the results. And this radio scored on sensitivity. It found 24 stations with that awesome antenna length. We'll put it in the fair to okay, so 1.5 star rating. Pretty low rating. I don't usually rate radios that low. This old school GE radio outscored it by getting an okay to good rating with 48 stations found. So I could kind of put the math to it. This is a DSP radio, just hampered with either a crummy chip setup or that little tiny antenna. I have had little DSP radios with small antennas rock the world with FM, so I'm guessing it's something internal. Yeah. This is my second one, by the way. My first one, it didn't have any reception on both bands. So quality control is down the poopers. Sensitivity is okay, 2 star. Yeah, that's about it on FM. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on. We'll do a little demo on the speaker with Radio Todderbert. Yeah. Now, Radio Todderbert consists of a C-Crane FM transmitter 2. I heard there's a transmitter 3. I'm going to have to check that out. But here you go. FM transmitter 2. Hooked up to a Sony MP3 player. If I can get it over here. It's all tied up. There we go. Sony. Yeah, rock on. So we'll go ahead and turn this up, and you play this for a few minutes, get an idea what the speaker sounds like. Just compare it to my other videos.
Otis, you crazy mother.
So as you can hear, it sounds really good on classical music, not so good on heavy metal or anything with bass. Let's turn this on and tune it to the same station and see what it sounds like. Okay, we'll turn that down. We'll turn this one back up. Just to give you an idea quick. Okay, so you got a nice bright tone to it. If you want to call it bright, I call it tinny too. So that's just what I'm going to say. You know, everybody asks me, you know, you review a lot of radios and they're always good. How come you don't ever give them a bad rating? Well, I'll tell you what. People want to usually buy what they see, and I try to get the best radios for them, but once in a while I got to do a kind of a crummy one. So this is my crummy one. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an FM band scan. Yeah, I'm going to turn off my transmitters here. Make sure that's all off. Okay, you know, tuning light goes off. Now, a tuning light needs a very strong station for it to stay on solid like that. We're going to hook up a little wire. This is a 12-foot wire going to my window. This wire is like for shortwave typically, but it helps the DSP radio get better reception. So we're going to use that. And we're going to tune the FM band. Yeah, I'm going to go to the bottom of the band here. Just see if we can pick up anything downstairs. I'm in a subfloor basement, and this little 12-foot wire runs to my window here. So let's go ahead and turn this up. I think I'm on FM still. Yep, didn't change it. Let's go ahead and zip through the band. Then we'll hit the AM band and find out what's there. Okay, a little bit of backlash. Okay, it's trying, and I'm trying.
After Paul Mackenzie Mtenge, the group's leader, is in custody, let's speak now to our correspondent, Dr.
Just very trying. Yeah, it's not a fun experience, and there's really nothing coming in down here.
Really easily, you found a new girl, and it only took a couple weeks from the...
Yeah, that was 1 or 2 stations so far. Classical station.
Great news! I went to getcash.com. Believe a star. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
I know I came on strong. When I see you, you're all I need.
In the whip. Jack is real smooth on a hot chip. Nigga like shine.
I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch.
Aquí estabas jugando, dime por qué Jeszcze jeden głos, komentuje ekspert ośrodka.
Okay, that's it for the FM band scan. Alright, so I just kind of wanted to show you its competitor. You know, the reason why I'm showing you the Brunus here is because it's about the same price. This is like, I don't know, $10.99. Usually you can get them on sale for $9.99 once in a while. So it's the same price. It takes AA batteries, which everybody likes. We're going to hook up the little wire to this antenna. This antenna, by the way, is much longer. I think it's over 20 inches. So let's go ahead and just do the same band scan and just kind of give you an idea of the different characteristics. You can almost see the tuning light working properly there. Much easier to tune.
The call, you know, I always say that about holy days of obligation. You know, people will say, oh, it's the holy.
Or you'll die. Arya, who do you bring me?
Daniel, he will interpret your dream.
Well, can you?
Okay, listen, King R. So we spoke to one let me see.
It's got me reminiscing.
Now at Menard, save 11% on everything.
Today I was 31 years old already. That's impressive.
Devin Booker, 47 points, 8.
On those Saturdays when kids go out and play.
25.7 Big FM. $1,000 payday on Big FM is powered by the Machine Shed. Call the Machine Shed for better.
I say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
And so I'm gonna let go.
Oh.
Okay, so you get the idea. It's picking up a ton. This is the one to get. Did you hear the difference in audio? Holy cow. And the AM band is great on here as well. So, yeah. Let's go put that aside. Again, let's bring the majority Belford Go back out. Maybe. I don't know. Do you want to keep going with this? Yeah, we'll keep going. So we're going to retract the FM antenna because the AM antenna uses internal ferrite bar. And we'll go to the bottom of the band and hear if we hear anything. I think it does good on locals. Now during the day, I noticed that it was good for locals, okay on some semi-locals. Expect birdie tones and spurious tones, and sometimes you can detune them a little bit depending. So you'll hear them maybe in the evening, but during the day definitely was a problem, and I had to on stronger stations had to click back a little bit to get the birdie tone to disappear some. Sometimes it wouldn't go away. So here we are at bottom of the band. It's 11:43 p.m. Still daylight time. Chicago, Illinois, USA. I know I mentioned it before, but in case you forgot, let's see what we can find. It sounds like droids on Star Wars.
You own an ice cream truck?
Yes, sir, I do.
What kind of ice cream?
560 WIND, Chicago.
Different distributors. I have Nestle, Good Humor, Bridges, Bluebell.
You have like the
Birdie
Good
tone.
Humor toasted almond ice cream?
No, I live in the South, so you can't get that down here.
Oh, man.
Pick up anything else?
Recommended for over 20 years is Xander Insurance. Xander is a broker who shops the top...
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's to the north, but you can point the radio to the south. Go here, kind of goes away.
Online, over the phone, or via text.
See how that works? Pretty cool.
And help you make the right decision. This is an absolute necessity. Young hit another one.
Okay, jump right to 670.
Moving it closer and tying it.
To go to game. Ray Young against Jalen Brown.
I think that was 670. Hold on. Okay, we got 650 by going back and forth. Nashville, Tennessee. Not bad. 434 miles to the south.
Just like, oh my goodness, the Celtics are going to eke this one out.
670 the score. WCR Chicago.
The Hawks were... Didn't catch the latest. Here's what you missed. And Trey... Music Hall of Fame, speaking of alternate Raven, the Delmore. Stay away from me. There, Ira and... Sadiq Bey to put it in play. Sadiq gets it out to Trey in the...
720 WGN Chicago. Strongest station around.
Trey in the middle. Fires the three. Bang! Trey Young just hit it with 1.8 to go. And the Hawks take a 2-point lead. 119 to 117. Trey Young has just stunned this crowd, folks. Trey Young has just stunned Boston. Trey Young was hearing F you, Trey.
Okay, it might be 670 still.
Square Garden Classic. F you, Trey.
I got it tuned.
Will come along.
There we go. There's 720.
You know, so from one linen store in New Jersey to a national retail chain, and obviously back.
WGN. This is Chicago, and it's yeah, Raleigh James.
And online presence wasn't sufficient. That's the two things I would think. So I don't know.
Okay, Raleigh.
Yep.
Please find out Thursday night. Notre Dame quarterback Tyler Buchner fresh up.
Bye-bye.
All right, so, and yeah.
Sam Hartman. Well, Hartman threw for 2 touchdowns and ran in another. Buchner and the blue team did not score.
Okay, I can't get Zoomer, but right to 780 WBBM Chicago.
Not in a good place right now, given the team's underachievement so far this season.
I don't want to spend a lot of time on this AM band. As you can hear, played with birdie tones.
I want you to get it, folks. A lot of this will make sense.
I think that was 890. I think that music's 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
Tune in and don't forget to tell your smart speaker to play ESPN radio real quick. Our condolences
So
to the family
1000 WMBP Chicago. It looks like the accuracy on that indicator isn't too bad.
humanitarian passed away due to heart failure at the age of 96 at his home in New York City. He will be sorely, sorely missed. Rest in peace.
We're ready for the most energy-efficient windows anywhere. Have Genesis Exteriors install them. 43 years ago, a wish made by certainly called Gold. If man is created at the end of the evolutionary process, whether it's a naturalistic evolutionary process,
I'm going quicker.
My last word has to do with my beloved Minnesota Timber Pups. When are they going to grow?
to America today. We will travel.
Okay, so that's it for the AM band. So what we're going to do real quick, just because I have time left. I always shoot 30 minutes. That's just me. Let's go to the AM band on here and just hear what we can pick up on this thing and how it sounds. Because maybe you haven't seen this radio before or you haven't watched a video in a while. So let's turn it up. Let's see what it does.
Or call 800-919-6090. Mention my name Hannity for these great savings. But the sleep you want, need, crave.
So it does have birdie tones as well, but I think it's not as bad.
These will be the softest sheet.
People actually owe reparations, according to a video from the 2021 North Carolina.
Tatum talked all the stuff. We're gonna finish the series.
I try to explain how this felt. Imagine being a 12-year-old boy, Richard, Now imagine it's Christmas morning and you're sat with your final present to open. It's a big one, and you know what it is.
Who died Tuesday at the age of 96.
National Urban League President and CEO Mark Morial said,
For the justices
is 70 years old.
Because this is something that could keep John Paul back in.
For the $5 million we paid to trade for Rudy Gobert, the French reject.
$95 million in the next 2 years.
their clients and their families.
A bit more clarity to the signals.
You're listening to Grace to You as John MacArthur continues his look at God's creation of the universe.
1160. We're at the top of the band.
Forward commentary. And you'll get it here on...
So not too bad. See, you do get a lot more for your money if you're getting a Pernus J166. So yeah. Final thoughts on the majority Belford Go. How about Belford Stop? Do not buy. So yeah, my recommendation, pass on this thing. Does it have mod potential, like the todderbert thing? Probably not, because it's got like, I think one screw underneath there, and I have to somehow pop this kickstand out. I think I can just do that by pushing this in. But it's got one screw. This comes apart. Probably has a little lipo cell, I guess, in there. I don't know how I would make anything bigger fit. So yeah, I won't even bother trying to mod this thing, because reception wise it's not great, especially on FM. It's quite the dud. Though the headphones sound great. You know, if you live in an urban environment and you just listen to FM, put the headphones on and enjoy. That's about it if you're going to pick up this radio. And you're stuck, you know, if you can't charge it and it goes dead, well, you got to charge it. You got no tunes. Here, if it goes dead, you just pop the batteries out, pop some new ones in. So yeah, get the Pernus J166 instead. Enjoy that audio. It's fantastic. It sounds good on headphones as well. Yeah, just a much better radio overall. You know, definitely for the money, because it's the same money. So there it is. The majority Belford Go gets a Belford Stop from Todderbert. A do not buy. If you enjoyed the video, again, big thumbs up. You guys are the best. 2, if you like to see clunky radios, ones that don't work really well, and they got to be cheap for me to invest the money. I don't really want to spend $30-$40 on a crapper. Then have to worry about sending it back, because, you know, UPS doesn't pick up for free anymore at your door. Not even if you're a Prime member. You have to pay $8. Forget that. I have to send my wife to the Kohl's to drop it off. So, you know, it's a hassle to return stuff. So, yeah, I don't mind picking up a cheapie, $10, throw it in a box, and throw it in. I got a box where I keep a bunch of part radios. I can always tear it apart and do something with it. That's probably what'll happen. Maybe I can do something different with it. Put some different internals. I don't know. Make it a Bluetooth speaker. Change the speaker somehow. But that's what'll happen with this bad boy. But yeah, definitely let me know some choices down below what you want me to check out. As long as it's cheap, but you think it may not be great, it might be a fun exploration into subpar radio territory, let me know. Just comment below. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the majority Belford Go Stop. Stop Go. What do you think? I mean, am I bashing it too much? Experiences? Anybody? I'll actually have links to this radio if you want to pick it up and have fun with it and paint it and do different things with it and show maybe you doing something with it, throwing it off a cliff. But wait, you shouldn't do that because lithium battery in here. You got to protect the environment. Do not put this in the ground or anywhere else like a river or a stream, because you'll be polluting the water. You don't want to do that. because it is lithium. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do something destructive with it, just make sure you collect the lithium battery because it can start a fire, and make sure you recycle properly. Use all safety protocols, wear safety goggles, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't condone those things. You can do what you want, but just with care. All right, guys, I enjoy this presentation. It's always fun. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, great. Thumbs up, man. All right, take care, you guys. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in my next video.